Please be seated.
And we want to say good night to you, those of you joining us live for Youth Awards
Ladies
2023.
and gentlemen,
We are on the pavilion
Our
in Rodney Bay,
Father,
and
sung
we
by
are here
Alanis
to bring
James.
you the highlights. Of course, join. I'm Hermati Mark, and here with me this evening is Jani Lavon, and we will be giving you the highlights and letting you know all the good things happening inside the pavilion in Rodney Bay for Youth Awards 2023. How are you doing, Jani?
Pretty good, Wilma. And let me say it's quite an exciting night. We expect to see a lot of awards being distributed to young people who have been doing great work over the last year and last few years actually. So I think it's time that we probably recognize some of the persons who are here with us today. So as we can see, the Minister, Honorable Kenson Kazime, is here as well. We have the Minister of Tourism, who's also here. We have the Speaker, Honorable Claudius Francis. We also have the President of the Senate, Honorable Alvina Reynolds. We also have members of the diplomatic corps here as well. I can see we have the Taiwanese ambassador and some other specially invited guests.
That's right, in addition to, of course, the youth of St. Lucia, who will be recognized here tonight from across the island. And I have to say, Ajani, I'm excited to see these young individuals here today, because you and I know very well the work and the dedication that goes behind, the achievements that they will be receiving tonight. You see tonight, you see them dressed beautifully, but understanding what it takes to get here is another story in itself.
It is. And I think, like you said, you have young people who are within communities, whether it be volunteering. These are young people who are going beyond the call of duty to ensure that they serve their constituents. So I think we're all excited to see this event, and we really want to say kudos to the government of St. Lucia for ensuring that the Youth Awards continues to recognize our young people across the island.
I agree with that. Ajani, I know that you can assist me with that. We do have a packed agenda tonight, a number of categories in which St. Lucian youth will be awarded. So at first we have the year in review, and we will see remarks from the Honorable Kenson Kazame. We have outstanding arts awards as well as outstanding occupational awards, which will be recognized as well, in addition to the outstanding community awards, outstanding organization. And one of the things I'm pretty sure, Ajani, that you can assist with is I got the opportunity to see some of the nominees for tonight, and some of them I know, and some of them, their faces are quite familiar, because, within the youth segment, you see them, but I'm not quite sure of, their work or the reach of their work. But that I know for a fact that you would be able to speak on.
Well, I think, when we look at the various awards, there are young people. When you look at the Arts Awards, we have youth who within various cultural organizations doing that sort of work. We have members of the National Youth Council, District Youth and Sports Councils. So I know that we're ready to kick off the proceedings, so we're not going to delay any longer. But just to say, welcome to the pavilion, and thank you, Wilma, for giving a very good intro into this proceedings.
Thank you, Ajani, and be sure to stay with us.
The children of the world should be loving each other wholeheartedly. Yeah, now it's alright. Take my message to your brother and tell him twice. Yeah, take the news to the march. Who's teaching the brothers when they won't do? Yeah, cause we're all the same. The blood inside of you is inside my veins. Can you feel it? 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 Every step you take, it is someone's death in another place.
Every healthy smile is hunger and strife to another child. Yeah.
Cause the stars will shine, salvation's ringing another time.
Now, so brothers and sisters, show we know how.
Can you feel it? 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 All the colors of the world should be loving each other wholeheartedly. Now it's alright. Take my message to your brother and tell him twice. Take the news to a march. Who's teaching his brothers when they won't? Yeah, cause we're all the same. Just the blood inside my veins is inside of you. Yeah. Can you feel it? 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 Can you feel it?
Ladies and gentlemen, your MCs for the evening, Miss Teen St. Lucia 2023 and radio personality on Power 97.9 FM, Miss Kishana Smith, and recording artist and 2023 National Calypso Monarch, Mr. Deshaun Augustine.
Good evening, Deshaun. It absolutely feels awesome to be in the company of royalty.
Definitely, Kishana. Good evening, everybody. Let me try this again. Good evening, everybody. That's all we're talking about. Kishana, you look absolutely beautiful this evening.
Thank you. Likewise. How are you feeling?
I am amazing. Yo pe kuyo. You pick who you. Behave yourself. It's not the time for that. Yeah.
Honorable Dr. Ernestine Le, Acting Prime Minister. Senator Alvina Reynolds, President of the Senate. Honorable Claudius Francis, Speaker of the House of Assembly. Honorable Kenson Casimir, Minister of Youth Development and Sports. Other members of Cabinet, members of the Senate, members of the House of Assembly, members of the Judiciary, members of the Diplomatic Corps,
Cabinet Secretary, Permanent Secretaries and Deputy Permanent Secretaries, Police and Paramilitary Commanding Officers, representatives of non-governmental organizations and statutory boards, staff of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen,
a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the 30th Annual National Youth Awards. The awards, which are held under the patronage of the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Honorable Philip G. Pierre, will seek to reward individuals and organizations who continue to excel and make a valuable contribution to our nation's youth.
At the Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting 2022, leaders declared 2023 as a year dedicated to youth-led action for sustainable and inclusive development. Young people continuously overcome barriers while setting the bar of excellence to heights that continuously inspire future generations of young people to leap further. And for that we say, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards tonight is brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, and will reward our nation's youth in 7 areas: Outstanding Arts Awards, Outstanding Occupational Awards, Outstanding Community Awards, Outstanding Organization Awards, Esteemed Individual Awards, Special Awards, Youth of Excellence Award.
At this point, I would like to invite Mrs. Yanika Jabbar-William, President of the National Youth Council, to deliver the opening remarks.
A pleasant good evening to everyone, with the protocol already being established. As the head of the St. Lucia National Youth Council, the constitutionally appointed body to represent young people in St. Lucia, I am extremely happy to be here today to celebrate with all the nominees and awardees in the 2023 Youth Awards. Consistent with international established views, the NYC recognizes young people as agents of change. We encourage stakeholders to demonstrate that they understand and value the significant role that youth can play in the sustainable development of our nation. Therefore, significant investment must be made in empowering us to address the very issues that confront us and our nation. We are the solution, not the problem. As we deal with rising crime, high levels of unemployment, and limited opportunities, our genuine involvement and participation at all levels of decision-making is critical. Unfortunately, too often we see efforts from young people rather than genuine engaging us to make a difference. There will be no real change unless, as young people, we are respected and engaged. Now is an opportune time to signal a new direction in youth development. Understanding the important role that young people must play in the present future development of St. Lucia, we recently concluded the training of over 400 young people in the area of leadership. We therefore intend to continue with other capacity building programs for our young people. The importance of alliances and partnerships in development cannot be overstated. We have been working with various organizations to implement different youth initiatives across St. Lucia in recent months. We are now in the process of completing our plan for the coming year and will soon begin work on our 5-year strategic plan for 2025 to 2030. I therefore look forward to the support of all stakeholders in the process. So once again, I congratulate the nominees and awardees to be announced. I encourage you to stay focused and keep shining. Step out and play your role. In closing, I take this opportunity to officially announce that the St. Lucia National Youth Council has won 4 regional awards at the recently held Youth Summit in Jamaica. As your humble servant, I dedicate the award for NYC of the year 2023 to all the young people of St. Lucia. Additionally, I dedicate my personal award for outstanding leadership to the executive members of the NYC and my family who have been a significant source of support and encouragement in the past year. Thank you, everyone. May we rise to the occasion and make a difference. Let us look forward to the future with hope because of the difference we will make. I thank you.
Months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 525,600 minutes, we celebrate 1 year in youth development. This is our review. welcome Honorable Kenson Casimir, Minister for Youth Development and Sports.
Good evening, everybody. I find you all dead. Good evening, everybody. We are celebrating the young people of this nation. And of course, with the protocol already adopted, please permit me to recognize the Honorable Ernest Hilaire, who is the acting Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Senator Alvina Reynolds, President of the Senate, Honorable Claudius Francis, who is the Speaker of the House of Assembly, colleague cabinet members, members of the Senate, members of the House of Assembly, members of the Judiciary, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Cabinet Secretary, all the Permanent Secretaries and Deputy Permanent Secretaries, the police, senior officials, representatives of non-governmental organizations and statutory boards, staff, hard-working staff of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, the awardees, other invited guests, the media. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are gathered here in my constituency to mark the most significant event in the youth calendar of this country, the National Youth Awards. This Youth Awards ceremony is historic because it is the culminating event in a series of events marking the Year of the Youth in commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Commonwealth Youth Program. The Commonwealth Heads of Governments declared 2023 the Year of the Youth, a year dedicated to youth-led action for sustainable and inclusive development. Given one of the key focal areas being peaceful coexistence, we found it most fitting to embark on a local theme, empowering our youth for peace, unity, and a safe society. The Commonwealth's 56 member countries have a combined population of 2.5 billion people, of which 60% are under the age of 30. And so it is truly an honor to stand before you tonight as the minister charged with the responsibility for charting the course for the ablest and most energetic sector of the population, as youth are generally regarded as having the sharpest minds and the strongest bodies. Firstly, let me express my gratitude to everyone who has worked tirelessly to organize or in some way have played a part in the execution of this event. Your commitment to recognizing and uplifting the youth of our nation is truly commendable. This National Youth Award ceremony serves as a reminder that our nation's future is in capable hands. As we witness the remarkable achievements beyond being honored tonight, let us also recognize the countless hours of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that lie behind each success story. These young individuals are not just recipients of awards. They are ambassadors of determination and inspiration. The Youth Awards is a staple on the calendar of activities of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. This year, the ministry received a total of 75 nominees, which was a slight decline from a previous year. We must salute, however, the districts of Soufrière and Grosley for having the most submissions. We must commend Soufrière and Grosley. And I must add that this is nothing to do with the parliamentary rep for Grosley. The ministry is aware of the significant impact young people are making in our society. And so we are appealing to our community leaders and organizations to answer our call for nominations in the near future with urgency and alacrity for future submissions. We are all familiar with the timeless and well-worn acknowledgement that the future of the country lies with its youth. Frequent repetition should not trivialize its significance. Instead, it should serve to etch or imprint the message deeper and deeper in our psyche, to inform our decisions, our policies, our attitudes, and our behaviors. This ceremony is a fitting opportunity to focus our attention on the segment of the population to whom any country entrusts its future of its people and the transmission of its culture. It is an opportunity, therefore, for the adult population to pause and take a hard and honest look at the kind of future which it can expect to enjoy or endure, given the type of provisions it has made to prepare the youth to take on that responsibility. But it's also an opportunity for the youth of this country to pause as well and to assess their state of readiness to take on that awesome responsibility which every preceding generation imposes on them. Therefore, there must be intergenerational dialogue that acknowledges the shared responsibility that both the adult population and the youth have to determine the kind of future they wish to live in. Our young people are not merely the leaders of tomorrow. They are the driving force behind positive change today. From every corner of St. Lucia, expanding to international boundaries, our youth are making waves in fields as diverse as education, sports, arts, technology, and community service. Tonight, we gather not only to acknowledge accomplishments, but to celebrate the spirit of innovation, resilience, and passion that defines our youth. Whether it is in the classrooms, on the sports fields, or via community initiatives, our youth continue to demonstrate a commitment to excellence that fills us with immense pride. I am inspired daily by many of our young people's resilience, their aptitude, their passion, and their vision. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to highlight a few of the outstanding performances by our youth in the past months. At the recently concluded Caribbean Youth Awards, St. Lucia, as you heard, captured 4 of the 7 awards. I will say this again. At the recently concluded Caribbean Youth Awards, St. Lucia captured 4 out of the 7 awards, including Most Outstanding National Youth Council 2023. St. Lucia captured overall Year of the Youth 2023 award, and that award went to Shagwan Rosary. St. Lucia captured the Chair Excellence in Leadership Award, and that went to the President of our National Youth Council, Yanika Jabat. St. Lucia also had the Top 10 Youth Leader Award, and that went to Groseilles Rejan Montout. Special mention must also be made of Caitlin Carew, the founder of Helen's Daughters, an advocate for rural women. Raheem Augustine Joseph, he was the 2023 valedictorian at the UWI Cave Hill campus and graduating with first-class honors in political science and law, a future leader from St. Lucia. Join me, ladies and gentlemen, in applauding these outstanding young persons who have left an indelible mark on the landscape of St. Lucia's development. Bear in mind that in a world that is constantly evolving, our youth remain the torchbearers of change. They are unafraid to challenge the status quo, question norms, and envision a brighter, more inclusive future. We cannot deny, however, that the inevitable evolution of our society poses new challenges and hardship to our youth that impede their progress in various ways. It has become fashionable for persons in authority to blame a lot of the problems of this country and our young people and use them as scapegoats for many of the broad societal problems. The behavioral patterns of the youth merely mirror that which exists in broader societies. It means, therefore, that the youth are the greatest sufferers of the manifold ills of our nation. Hence, as a government, and by extension our populace at large, we must continue to find innovative ways of combating the ills of society that attempt to stifle the success of our youth. And it is with this sincerity I commend all who fight for the good of our young through the various initiatives and programs, from our youth and sports workers and our officers, our social transformation officers, the National Youth Council, and the local government councils, to all regional and international agencies that partner with us in the pursuit of youth development. As part of this government's mantra of putting people first, we have made great strides in ensuring that every young person matters and that today's youth become our investment of choice. We have recognized that no economic recovery plan, no domestic security program, and no social intervention or investment will matter unless we prepare the youth to understand and value the role that they will be required to assume as leaders of our country. In so doing, our mandate requires us to develop programs and initiatives to strengthen the capacity of our youth. For instance, the Youth Service Corps and the Skills 758 app, which is presently being upgraded and rebranded, are just two examples of opportunities provided to boost their employability. A sneak peek into our National Youth Policy and Action Plan, which is at its final stages of completion, highlights 9 pillars of holistic growth. It embraces a multifaceted approach to youth development by ensuring that young people have access to opportunities and resources for growth and to contribute meaningfully to society. So, as we celebrate tonight, let us not only revel in the achievements of the present, but also look towards the promise of the future. This Youth Awards celebration is a testament to the limitless potential within each of our young citizens. And I encourage every young person here to continue pursuing their dreams with determination and with passion. To the parents, the mentors, and supporters here tonight, thank you for guiding and nurturing these incredible individuals. Your role in shaping the future cannot be overstated, and your role in your dedication does not go unnoticed. To all stakeholders, public and private sectors, regional and international institutions and organizations who provide assistance and support to propel the productive capacity of our youth, I sincerely, as the Minister, thank you. We look forward to your continued partnership and dedication to youth development. It would be remiss of me not to highlight the national lotteries and the Youth Resilience Inclusion Empowerment Program, WIRE, funded by USAID, who have partnered with the ministry to provide the much-needed resources and financial support to foster youth empowerment. In conclusion, let us use this occasion not just to celebrate the success of our youth, but to rededicate ourselves to the cause of empowering and supporting our youth. St. Lucia's greatness, it lies in the hands of those we honor tonight and the countless others working towards a brighter tomorrow. Congratulations to all the nominees and all the awardees. May your journey inspire great generations ahead. May this National Youth Award, be a beacon of hope, encouragement, and celebration for many years to come. I look down at the faces of all the young people gathered here this evening, and I consider how I've struggled without my glasses for the first time in many years. And I feel the flush with the thrill of achievement. And I must agree with George Barnum when he claims that you are more than just worth the effort. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kenson Kazame. Of all the Caribbean countries, St. Lucia can boast to have produced some of the most talented and fascinating musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform his award-winning song, Michael Robinson and the Supertonic.
I'm living life tonight. It's Emma. Good night, everybody. I say good night, everybody. Good night. Let's go. Turn up the music. This song is for winners. And if you're living life today, put your hands up with us. We come out here to lose control. Spreading the good time all around the world. Yeah, I'm living life, ain't got no worries. Okay, you see, I'm living life. No time for stories. I am stress-free, so full of vibes. Energy nice, come share with me. Girls who your best don't matter. So we put in every reverse. So don't trouble me. I'm living life tonight. And if you're looking for me, yeah, see, I will be just fine. Let's go. Still breathing. I'm living, yeah. And I'ma link out my circle, run up all my best friends, yeah. All the vibes and things nice. And I will link up, everybody a drink up loud. Real positive vibes when I tell no lies. Cause I ain't got no worries. Okay, you see, I'm living life. No time for stories. I am stress-free, so full of vibes. Energy nice, come share with me. Cause who's your best no matters. So we put in every reverse. So don't trouble me. I'm living life tonight. And if you're looking for me, yeah, see, I will be just fine. Can somebody give me a shoulder? Let's go. Oh, 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 I'm living, yeah. This is how I'm living. I'm so free, I'm so free to be me. I'm so free, I'm so free, yeah. Let's go. It's Emma. Whoa, whoa. Can somebody repeat after me? I want to hear you sing. I'm living life. You ready? Everybody, you sing. I'm living life. You ready? 1, 2. I'm living life. Yeah, man. Oh, see who's your best romantic. So we put in every reverse. So don't trouble me. I'm living life. And if you're looking for me, yeah, see, I will be just fine. Can somebody clap your hands? There we go. Everybody, and clap, clap, clap. So breathe in. I'm living, yeah. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Sean James. Love you, baby.
One, two. Let's get another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Supertonic and Michael Robinson. Indeed, what an amazing way to start off the first set of awards. We begin with the awards presentation part 1, and that is the Outstanding Arts Awards. The Outstanding Arts Awards is made up of 3 categories: Outstanding Youth in the Performing Arts, Outstanding Youth in Literary Arts, and Outstanding Youth in Visual Arts. The award recipients in the Outstanding Arts Awards category are individuals who have all excelled and received national, regional, or international recognition in the specified field and continually exhibits ethical behavior whilst contributing to the social consciousness of positive youth behavior. We begin with the Outstanding Youth in Performing Arts. The Outstanding Youth in Performing Arts Award will be awarded to a nominee who must be registered in and be an active participant of a reputable performing arts organization or group. He or she must have won national, regional, or international awards for performing arts. The nominees for Outstanding Youth in Performing Arts are
Kyle Ernest, Deshaun Augustine, D. Hazan Louis,
presenting the award, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Dr. Ernest Delaire, Acting Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture, and Information.
I was not told to bring up my glasses with me. Well, let's see how small or how bold it's written. And the winner is Deshaun Augustine.
This party, stay inside of these beds. What happens here in this party, stay.
Deshaun Augustine has emerged as a powerful force in the realm of performing arts. With a unique blend of talent, creativity, and social consciousness, his music transcends mere entertainment, making a meaningful impact on the youth in our community. The musician and songwriter found his calling in the performing arts at a young age. Many of his songs narrate personal journeys of overcoming adversity and finding strength in difficult times. By sharing his journey, he becomes a source of inspiration for the youth, encouraging them to navigate challenges with resilience and determination. The year 2022 was very successful for Augustine on the competitive stage, winning the National Creole competition, being a semi-finalist at the National Calypso Monarch competition, and was first runner-up for the Groovy Soca competition. Augustine's involvement in the performing arts serves as a catalyst for creative expression among the youth. He actively engages with local schools and community centers, organizing workshops and events that encourage young talents to explore their artistic potential. Beyond the stage, he actively engages with the community through outreach programs. His music has become a rallying point for the youth in our society, creating a sense of belonging and empowerment. He did not have far to walk to collect this award, as he's also serving as one of our MCs this evening, Deshaun Augustine.
If you're not paying my bills, sit down, take a chill pill. Only good vibes when I'm in there.
That's my co-host, y'all. Congratulations, Deshaun. We now move to the Outstanding Youth in Literary Arts. The Outstanding Youth in Literary Arts must have produced or published literary works in the past year. The nominees for Outstanding Youth in Literary Arts are
Lix Faisal Philip, Shanice Wilson,
presenting this award once again, Honorable Dr. Ernest Delaire, Acting Prime Minister.
Liz Faisal Philip.
Liz Faisal Philip represents the birth of Thou Art, an entertainment movement. Philip is influential in mobilizing active and upcoming artists in developing their craft, and Thou Art provides a healthy platform for them to do so. Her skill base expands to poetry coaching, Creole speaking, patois lessons, performance coaching, and poetry writing. She has hosted a number of community events that provided youth and the wider community with a platform to showcase and explore their talents. These included an open mic event, August 2022, Erotica, September 2022, Cocoa Tea and Conversation, October 2022, Soul Food Sessions, November 2022. Philip remains committed to developing the arts and preserving culture in a way that young people will enjoy and appreciate. She is working towards getting the youth involved in something positive and fulfilling. The youth is looking to expand into more activities other than poetry in order to promote community spirit and togetherness. Once again, Liz Faisal Philip, outstanding youth in literary arts.
Congratulations once again. We now move into the final award in the outstanding, and that is the Outstanding Youth in Visual Arts, and that is painting, animation, craft, or sculpture. The winner of this award must have produced or exhibited artworks in the past year. The individual must contribute to positive youth development, must have won awards at events or competitions in the past year, and finally, continually exhibit ethical behavior. The nominees for Outstanding Youth in Visual Arts are
Castle Paul, Denise George, Andra Valcent Wilfred,
presenting the final award in the Outstanding Arts Award, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire.
Denise George.
Denise George, how has this nominees initiative impacted youth and community? Denise George is a youth leader and a business entrepreneur with an inextinguishable desire to improve the economic and social conditions in her youth within her community and nationally. Her deep involvement in youth community work and volunteerism bear testament to her desire to improve the quality of lives of the youth and give back to her country. Miss George sees every opportunity to showcase her talents, from painting at her local church to elaborate canvas paintings, which she gives to the people of significance in her life. Denise excelled at CXC in many level areas, but is most proud of her excellence in visual arts. Her desire to continue excelling led to her studies in animation and design, exploring the traditional and digital techniques used in 2D and 3D animation. She entered the world of the theory and mechanics behind animation development, from storyboarding to post-production. Ladies and gentlemen, Denise George, outstanding youth in visual arts.
Thank you, Dr. Hilaire. Deshaun.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we having a good time? La Bunny Bison is here. Ladies and gentlemen, are we having a good time? That's what we're talking about. We move on to the second set of presentations. The second set of awards, the Outstanding Occupational Awards, are made up of 5 awards. Outstanding Youth in Media, Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship Individual, Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship Organization, Outstanding Youth in Agriculture, Outstanding Youth in Innovation and Technology. We begin with Outstanding Youth in Media. The award is made to journalists, commentators, photographers, and media houses who have through the intervention positively contributed to the awareness of contributions and achievements by young people, promote national youth development and or youth empowerment.
The nominees for Outstanding Youth in Media are
Kareem Nelson, Genevieve Gonzague.
Presenting this award, Senator Honorable Gideon Ferdinand, Leader of Government Business and in the Senate. He's not present, so the Honorable Minister will collect on his behalf.
The Honorable Minister will present on his behalf.
Or present, sorry. He collecting the award.
And the winner is Genevieve Gonzague.
Genevieve Gonzague is both a member of the Soufriere Youth and Sports Council as well as National Youth Council, NYC. As the public relations officer for these organizations, she ensures youth of Soufriere and St. Lucia in general are kept up to date with current affairs that impact them. After a stint working with Hot 7 TV, she became the corporate communications officer for the Soufriere Regional Development Foundation, where she is still very much a part of the media. Her voice can be heard on 88.5 Soufriere FM twice daily, where she keeps the community of Soufriere abreast with the happenings locally, regionally, and if needed, internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, Genevieve Gonzague.
Thank you, Dr. Hilaire. We now move to the Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship Individual. This award is made to an individual who has been successful in managing and sustaining a viable self-owned enterprise. The enterprise must contribute significantly to the economic and social development of the community. The individual must demonstrate a projection for sustainability and potential for growth. He or she should serve as a positive role model and should have made personal contribution to youth development in the community.
The nominees for this award are
Randy Lafontaine, Manelva Simeon, Edisa Eugene,
Presenting this award, Dr. Euralise Delaire, Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports.
Randy Lafontaine.
The 32-year-old Randy Lafontaine is the founder and owner of Top Notch Transportation and Tours and Top Notch Real Estate. This young entrepreneur provides quality taxi and transfer services to visitors with a fleet of 14 vehicles and employs 8 full-time and 6 part-time staff. He has been able to grow the company and its assets by over 50%. Top Notch Real Estate was established in 2021, providing luxury accommodation to tourists and visitors alike. It has a portfolio of 2 properties, including Aura Luxury Villa and a self-contained luxury apartment, Ixora, both situated in his community of PA. They welcome visitors from all over the world. He has received stellar reviews on TripAdvisor for his operations of his companies and has been conferred with the title of Superhost on Airbnb. Lafontaine gives back to his community by allocating a certain percentage of his profits every year towards community initiatives. He has been on a consistent sponsor of his alma mater, the Bansla Primary School. In turn, they have introduced the Randy Lafontaine Award of Excellence to every student obtaining a grade above 85% at the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, CPA. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Lafontaine, a standing youth in entrepreneurship.
We continue with the Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship Organization. The award is given to a youth cooperation or organization who has been successful in managing and sustaining a viable enterprise. The enterprise must contribute significantly to the economic and social development of the community, must demonstrate a projection for sustainability, must demonstrate a projection for growth, development in the community. Must demonstrate potential for growth. Nominees should have made personal contribution to youth development in the community, to youth employment, and provide sponsorship to youth development programs or activities.
And the nominees for this award are
Orbtronics, Songtree,
presenting this award once again, Dr. Uralis Delaire.
Orbtronics.
The Orbtronics Junior Program is a 4-week intensive educational program in Python programming and VEX education robotics. It delivers STEM education and digital literacy programs, summer camps, mentorships, and apprenticeships to hundreds of youth. The current school's curriculum falls short of helping young learners achieve meaningful interaction with resources that will inspire them to think about accessing career opportunities in the future that relate to STEM. Orbtronics has demonstrated that young people in St. Lucia can in fact access training in advanced technologies that they can develop their own self-efficiency to achieve their goals in a technological field. Orbtronics is delivering a special kind of education and empowerment that our schools cannot offer at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Orbtronics.
We move on to the Outstanding Youth in Agriculture. The Outstanding Youth in Agriculture is an individual who has been an outstanding young leader, excelled and received national, regional, or international recognition in the field of sustainable agriculture and food security. The nominees have all demonstrated sound leadership, ability, growth, innovative and shared skills, and knowledge in the specified field. The winner in this category must have contributed to the development of the community holistically in his or her specified field. The nominees for this award are
Derville Burton, Kwame Joseph,
presenting this award once again, Dr. Uralis Delaire.
Derville Burton.
Derville Burton. As a young person involved in agriculture, Derville Burton of Belfort Soufrière has provided employment for the youth and the other members of his community who operate on his 2 farms in Choiseul. Through his farming endeavors, the 27-year-old has been a source of motivation and inspiration for the youth interested in field of agriculture. His work ethic has appealed to them to get their own farms going. He supplies his produce mainly cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, carrots, yams, chives, parsley, and celery to Marcy stores and hotels. He has consistently supplied items from his farm to his mother, who has been a long-standing vendor in Vieux Fort. Derville Burton, Outstanding Youth in Agriculture.
And the final award in this category, Outstanding Youth in Innovation and Technology. The winner of this award must have demonstrated or produced some innovative programs or product that has impacted youth and or the nation making a contribution to positive youth development, holding a reputable and respectable character. Presenting this award, Dr. Eurelis Delay. And the nominees for this award are
Anake Budu.
Anake Budu has championed innovation and technology through her participation and implementation of initiatives in the field of robotics. Her student engagement ensures that the younger subsection of youth gain exposure to a variety of fields and learn about various opportunities within their reach. Budu has facilitated a number of workshops that build capacity in communities and connects participants to opportunities and mentors, as well as give access to resources which may have previously seemed inaccessible. Her work with the company Optronics has widened her experience in the field of robotics. Her expertise is not only tapped in St. Lucia, but also in other neighboring Caribbean islands. As a result of these initiatives, a large number of youth have been introduced not only to just robotics and technology, but also cybersecurity and soft skills. They have been able to participate in further workshops and programs, as well as share that new knowledge with their peers. A conservative estimate of at least 150 youth have been upskilled. Additionally, the sharing of vacancies, workshops, and courses has allowed the youth in Miss Budu's network to take advantage of available opportunities. Anake's influence continues to inspire and educate, making a lasting difference in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, Anake Budu, outstanding youth in innovation and technology.
Thank you, Dr. Eurelis Delay. Allow me to express my congratulations to all the winners so far. At this time, we take a break from the awards segment and take in a performance from recording artist, Arthur Arlet Challenge winner, 2023 Calypso Monarch, and my co-host, T Blacks.
Yeah, Team Blacks in there. What? Licks up. I said licks up. All the haters, listen, all the bad mind. They have a whole set of people. Say who just malicious and evil. Parading as your friend, but they rather see you end. They don't want nothing good for you. Listen, from you know you are true friend. I want to see everybody right now. Give a wave. Everybody, raise them up. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Say, from you know you're not fake friend. And you never pretend. And when your legs up, say legs up. Forget all the haters. Everybody, legs up. Put them on. I say legs up. All the haters. All the bad mind. Legs up. I say legs up. All the haters. All the bad mind. Listen. Not for them beggars envy. Those we expect to defend way. Always have things to say. You could do good anyway. They criticize you the same way. No, no, no. From you know you are true for everybody. You for what? Let me see you well. Let me see you well. Come on, say. From you know you're not fake friend. And you never pretend. We going one more time. 1, 2, everybody, licks up. Licks up. All the haters. All the bad mind. Everybody, licks up. Put them out. I say licks up. All the haters. All the bad mind. From you know you are true friend. Hold up girlfriend hand. Raise them up, raise them up. I say raise it. From you know you love fake friend. And you never pretend. Before I leave, I want to see everybody have a good time. Everybody, let's go. Licks up. Licks up. All the haters. All the bad mind.
Lucia, somebody give me a wave. If you're about to be in St. Lucia, somebody give me a wave. Say, put your mouth. My name is Steve Blacks, I love you. Say, on the 8th hand, oh Lord, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you.
So, I really thought this was my co-host tonight, but let me tell you, my boy is doing so many things. Talent at its best. Let's get another resounding round of applause for T Black. We continue with the awards presentation, part 3, and that is the Outstanding Community Awards. In this group of awards, the Outstanding Community Awards, we will be rewarding Outstanding Youth and Social Development, Outstanding Community Achievement Award Individual, Outstanding Community Achievement Organization, Outstanding Youth in Environmental and Sustainable Development Individual, Outstanding Youth in Environmental and Sustainable Development Organization. We begin with the Outstanding Youth in Social Development. The award is made to an individual who has progressively and actively been involved or part of an NGO. The individual must be an active member of a non-governmental organization and must have been recognized for his or her involvement in development. In addition, the individual should demonstrate significant personal contribution to the social development of the cause which they serve, and be seen as a positive role model to his or her peers. The nominees for this award are
Richard Montoot, Bernal St. Rose, Giovanni Charles, Jamal Springer,
presenting this award, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Kendall Alva, Acting Deputy Director for Social Transformation.
And the award goes to Miss Rejan Montoot.
This nominee, Ms. Rejan Montoot, has made a significant and lasting impact on the youth and community in St. Lucia through numerous initiatives and contributions. Her initiatives have demonstrated a deep commitment to fostering youth development, empowerment, and community well-being. She has continued to improve literacy and learning opportunities among youth. Through her tablet donations, Ms. Montoot has addressed the digital divide, enabling 6 students from low-income families to access online education. These tablets were purchased through self-generated funding, highlighting her dedication to bridging educational disparities. Her COVID-19 relief hamper donations to disadvantaged families in Grosley have provided essential support during challenging times. The gesture has shown care and compassion for the most vulnerable members of the community. Through her work with the Grosley North Youth and Sports Council, Ms. Montoot has facilitated programs that support both academic and sports development. These initiatives have a positive influence on the physical and mental well-being of the youth. Her role as the General Secretary of Grosley Football League involved organizing online capacity building workshops, fostering learning and growth among sports enthusiasts and aspiring athletes. Serving as the Secretary and Treasurer of the Grosley Vendors Association, she has contributed to the professionalization and digitization of the organization's documents, enhancing its efficiency and effectiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, Rejan Montoot, Outstanding Youth in Social Development.
Congratulations, Rejan. And we now move to the Outstanding Community Achievement Award Individual. The winner of the Outstanding Community Achievement Award Individual is an individual who has initiated, promoted, and organized youth programs within their respective community. The nominees for this award are
Rejan Montoot, Bernal St. Rose, Randy Lafontaine,
presenting this award once again is Mr. Kendall Alvo.
Once again, the winner is, for this award, Miss Rejan Montout.
Through the attainment of 3 scholarships and the netball supplies donation to Grosile Primary School, Miss Montout promotes physical activity and sports involvement among youth, contributing to their overall well-being. The online capacity building training workshop for the Grosile Football League's members and affiliates demonstrates a commitment to enhance the skills and capabilities of the local community, fostering growth and professionalism. Ms. Montout worked with the Grosile Vendors Association in professionalizing and digitizing the organization's documents, contributes to the modernization and efficiency of the community's economic activities. Her personal achievements and certifications, along with the introduction to Facilities Management Certificate, Climate Change and Health Certification, and Fundamental of Digital Marketing course, set an example for the youth, demonstrating the value of continuous learning and skill development. Winning the most outstanding professional in youth work at the Grosile North Youth Awards in 2021 serves as a recognition of her dedication and inspiration to other young individuals to get involved in community service and youth work. Walking off and right back onto the stage to collect successive awards, ladies and gentlemen, the Community Achievement Award goes to Rejan Montout.
Congratulations, Rejan, once again. And now we move to the Outstanding Community Achievement Award organization. This award is given to an organization which initiated, promoted, and organized youth programs with evidence of several initiatives germinating within and with the support of the community. Great initiatives weighted in youth development, that is, youth clubs, uniform groups, public speaking, school debates, cultural activities for young persons, healthy lifestyle programs with youth as the target, and less weighted in sports development. Presenting this award is Mr. Kendall Alvo.
And the winner of this award is Roseau Valley Alliance.
Throughout the course of the year 2022, the Roseau Valley Alliance has undertaken several initiatives aimed at developing youth of the Roseau Valley and the community at large. Some of these activities include a community-focused reading activity, the Roseau Valley Business Workshop, a youth expo, a farmers market, and a Christmas hamper drive. The Roseau Valley Business Workshop and the Youth Expo were 2 components of one project which highlighted young entrepreneurs in the Roseau Valley. A total of 22 entrepreneurs were able to participate in the activity. The business owners underwent a training of business information workshop and were able to receive vital information on available opportunities for enterprise expansion and development. The Roseau Valley Youth Expo was a great experience for the youth as they were able to present themselves to the community and market their business. In addition to the expo being a profitable venture for the entrepreneurs, it also informs the community on the positive contributions youth are making to the economy and the community. Every initiative that the organization has done for the year has made a change in the mindset of young people and the community at large. Young people are now becoming more engaged in the development of the community, in addition to them being positive role models to the children growing up. It has fueled young people in the Roseau Valley to becoming active members of the economy by encouraging them to start small businesses and or enter the agriculture sector either through farming or being agro-processing. The Roseau Valley Alliance has been a breath of fresh air in the community after coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic by catering to the needs of young people. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roseau Valley Alliance.
We now move to the Outstanding Youth in Environmental and Sustainable Development individual. The winner of this award is given to an individual who has, 1, been part of an organization that focuses on the environment, climate change, and sustainable development. 2, initiated and supported programs and policies that protect the environment and foster sustainable development. 3, effectively used advocacy and other tools to raise awareness. 4, represented youth voice in environmental or sustainable development forums, nationally, regionally, and internationally mobilized other youth to advocate on matters relating to climate change and environmental protection. Presenting this award is Mr. Kendall Alva. Mr. Kendall Alva.
And the winner is Edisa Eugene.
Edisa Eugene is the owner of eBamboo's Creation and was selected to be a part of the Nudge Caribbean, which works with a cadre of entrepreneurs selected for their passion, commitment to social causes, and considerations of environmental sustainability. It has enabled her to serve a local, regional, and international market. The 22-year-old was selected to join other women entrepreneurs in the Eastern Caribbean to participate in the OAS Women's Economic Empowerment Project last year. Her company also participated in the Entrepreneurship Incubator, Export Development and Market Opportunities in the Handicraft Center on the framework of the UNESCO Transcultural Program. Being aware bamboo has a cultural significance, eBamboo Creations has helped preserve traditional knowledge and craftsmanship, passing it on to the younger generations. By focusing on eco-friendly practices and sustainable sourcing of bamboo, the business contributes to the long-term well-being of the community and its natural environment. Edisa Eugene. Edisa Eugene.
We now move into the Outstanding Youth in Environmental and Sustainable Development organization. This is the final award in the Outstanding Community Awards. The winner of this award is given to a youth organization which has 1, initiated and supported programs and policies that protect the environment and fosters sustainable development. 2, effectively used advocacy and other tools to raise awareness. 3, represented youth voice in environmental or sustainable development forums nationally, regionally, and internationally. And 4, mobilized other youth to advocate on matters relating to climate change and environmental protection. Presenting this award is Mr. Kendall Elvo.
And the winner of this award is CYEN.
The Caribbean Youth Environment Network, CYEN, has hosted events and undertaken projects over the past year in St. Lucia, which contributed in various ways to sustainable development and youth development of the country. An apiculture project which was undertaken, during which youth were trained and received certification in beekeeping to enhance their capacity, while also supporting and promoting the industry in St. Lucia. The group has also participated in various national consultations and workshops, including the National Climate Change Committee (NCCC) meetings, board meetings of the St. Lucia National Conservation Fund, various conservation project workshops, and the International Youth Day Expo, among many others. Additionally, the organization supported the Massey Recycling Trailer by providing volunteers. They coordinated a Sole Couche activity for the day, Earth Day, collaborated with the Southeast Coast Project to conduct educational and informative tours of ecologically significant sites, and oversaw the participation of various partner organizations and volunteers in conducting 5 cleanups around the island for the International Coastal Cleanup ICC. Ladies and gentlemen, the Caribbean Youth Environment Network.
Thank you, Mr. Elva. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to fix your eyes on the screen as we take a moment to meet the youth workers who work tirelessly in our communities to ensure that our nation's youth is engaged.
I am Rohan Lubo, Director for Youth Development in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. Youth development is an important pillar for nation building which should not be overlooked. And so I applaud all institutions and individuals who give of their time, resources, and energies to equip our youth to pave the way for a better future for St. Lucia. And now I invite you to meet some key members of our team.
Hi, my name is Nathan Hutchinson, youth worker for Castries Southeast and Castries South.
My name is Shem Hippolyte, and I am the youth worker for Castries South.
Hello, I am Keziah Senbryce Isidore, youth worker for Castries Central.
My name is Sasha Police and I am the youth worker for Castries East.
Neil Francis, youth worker for Babono.
Hi, my name is Siakas Isidore and I'm the youth worker for Miku.
Hi, my name is Florencia Makiva Anthony. I am the youth worker for Labri.
Hi. My name is Melanja Wilson, youth worker for Monrepo.
My name is Jakim George, better known as Nem, and I'm the youth worker for Deriso.
Hi, I'm Shira Pierre Flavius, youth worker for Choiseul.
Hey, my name is Jimson Rennie, and I am the youth worker for Choiseul.
My name is Kenya Barfelmi, and I am the youth worker for Castries Southeast.
Hi, my name is Angela O'Brien, and I am the youth worker for Viewfort North.
Hi, I am Shiva Charles, and I am the youth worker for Viewfort South.
My name is Melissa Louisia. I am the youth worker for Grizzly North.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Alfos, youth worker for Grizzly South.
I am M2 Stephen, youth worker for Bawono.
Hi, my name is Saraya Edward, youth worker for Dennis South.
Hi, my name is Andressa Octav, and I'm the youth worker for Castries North.
Hi, my name is Zandili Emmanuel, and I'm the youth worker for Canaries.
Hi, my name is Dove Nelson, and I'm the youth worker for Roseau Valley.
My name is Edisa Eugene, and I am the youth worker for Soufre for Sejac.
My name is Jocko Harris, also known as Bobby, and I'm the youth worker for Ansari.
Hi, Samisha. I am Krishna Senbryce, Youth Development Officer. I supervise the Western Cluster, which encompasses Soufre, Canaries, and Ancillary.
Hi, I'm Nixon Barry, Youth and Sports Officer in the Youth Development Unit of the Ministry of Development and Sports. Be the change you want to see. Jonathan Shallow, Youth and Sports Officer, Supervisor of the Southern Cluster.
I am Shirley Ann Cyril Mayers, Youth Development Assistant, Music and Arts Program.
Hi, my name is Joel Charles, St. Lucia's Male Curriculum Youth Ambassador, working in the best interest of young persons.
I am Melanie Lubin, Female Curriculum Youth Ambassador for St. Lucia. The youth, our hope for the future.
Hi, I'm Delan Emmanuel, First Vice President of St. Lucia National Youth Council. I'm encouraging the young persons of St. Lucia to stay united and keep strong.
Hi, I am Zina George, Second Vice President of the St. Lucia National Youth Council. As we aim to secure a safer St. Lucia, I am encouraging all young persons to come together in love, peace, and unity.
Hi, my name is Marcus Girodi Girao, and I am the assistant.
Hi, Dishon. It's a pleasure to be back.
Indeed.
Where were you? Where were you? Where did you disappear to?
I was busy performing for the people. Didn't you guys like it? Definitely.
Somebody say, Uncle. All right, so we now move into the awards presentation, part 4, and that is the Outstanding Organization Awards. We move into the awards presentation, part 4. In this category, we will be looking at Outstanding Youth Organization, Outstanding Religious Organization, and Outstanding District Youth and Sports Council.
Outstanding Youth Organization. The winning organization which has for the past year achieved community, national or regional recognition in promoting youth development through its programs and or policies will be the winner tonight.
This organization portrays a positive public image and amicable relations and partnerships with the youth, the community, and other key stakeholders. The nominees for Outstanding Youth Organization are
BILT Babano, Twisted Dance Group, the Roseau Valley Alliance,
Presenting this award is Miss Mary Wilfred, Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports.
The award goes to the Roseau Valley Alliance.
Having previously collected the Community Achievement Award, the Roseau Valley Alliance returns to accept the award for Outstanding Youth Organization as further proof of their valiant efforts for the development of their community. The Roseau Valley Alliance.
To the Outstanding Religious Organization Award. The award is for a religious organization or group which has for the past year achieved community, national or regional recognition in promoting youth development through its programs and or policies. This youth organization should have a positive public image and amicable relations and partnerships with the youth, the community, and other key stakeholders.
Miss Wilfred will also present this award.
The award goes to the Interschool and College Christian Fellowship, ISCCF.
The Interschool College and Christian Fellowship ISCCF organization continues to attract young students to their programming, securing the establishment of ISCCF clubs at 9 secondary schools. The organization trains students to be leaders who will guide small groups at lunchtime and share the love of God at assembly and other opportunities that may arise. They have been able to transform the lives of many students during summer camps, who then return to their schools energized in their Christian faith and ready to be role models to their peers. The ISCCF Outstanding Religious Organization.
We continue with the Outstanding District Youth and Sports Council. The nominees in this category are among the top councils on island, with significant impact on overall youth empowerment and development.
The council chosen should have had a positive public image and amicable relations and partnerships with the youth, the community, and other key stakeholders.
The programs and activities of the council should be relevant and correlate with the programs or activities and policies of the National Youth Agenda and have had demonstrated social impact in the stipulated period. The records of the council should show growth in the membership and or numbers of affiliates.
The nominees for this award are
the Grosile North Youth Council and Sports Council, the Soufrière Youth and Sports Council, the Grosile North Youth and Sports Council, Babano, the Babano North Youth and Sports Council, the Monrepo Youth and Sports Council,
presenting again is Miss Wilfred.
The award goes to Grosile North Youth and Sports Council.
The Grosile North Youth and Sports Council has been one of the most active youth organizations during the period under review. Their reach extended to almost every facet of community life, including a presentation to students of the Grosile Primary School on internet safety. Tablet devices were donated to 3 students of the school. Students of the community also benefited from other donations of supplies, including clothing, books, and toys. The council hosted a series of virtual workshops for youth interested in developing basic employment skills. 70 were presented with certificates during the course of the workshops. Through their efforts, a number of young persons obtained scholarships provided by various agencies, including the Oliver Goba Foundation. A small business management workshop was held by the council and attracted 32 participants who received small business owners' insights on how to better manage their business. A share and care distribution in the community of Deramo was also undertaken. The Grosile North Youth and Sports Council donated school bags in collaboration with Dr. Venus Cherry on his back to school drive and donated 100 notebooks to the Grosile Primary School to support students in need. These, ladies and gentlemen, were some of the tasks undertaken by the Grosile North Youth and Sports Council.
Thank you, Ms. Wilfred. At this point, we welcome on stage one of the most influential youth-based organizations celebrating their 30th anniversary, and that is the Silver Shadows Performing Arts Academy. Once again, another resounding round of applause for the Silver Shadow Performing Arts Academy. And now we resume with the awards presentation, this time part 5, and that is the Esteemed Individual Awards. In this category, we will be presenting the Esteemed Challenge Award, the Outstanding Youth in Volunteerism Award, Outstanding Student Leader Award. We begin with the Esteemed Challenge Award. The winner of the Esteemed Challenge Award is an individual who, despite his or her disability, makes a significant national contribution in the social, economic, or professional sectors.
He is an active member of a community club, participates in community programs or activities, and makes a meaningful contribution to community development nationally, regionally, and internationally.
To present this award, we invite Mistress Yanika Jabbar William, President of the National Youth Council.
And the winner is Kevin Jean-Baptiste.
At age 31, Kevin Jean-Baptiste has made a remarkable change and difference for both young people and the community in several impactful ways. He stands out as an advocate for inclusivity and equal opportunities. As the Public Relations Officer for the National Council of and for Persons with Disabilities, Jean-Baptiste has actively promoted the missions and initiatives of the organization. This advocacy has raised awareness about the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities and has significantly contributed to creating a more inclusive and accommodating environment for them. With his example, young people in the community now have a better understanding of the importance of inclusivity and equal opportunities, thereby fostering a more empathetic and supportive attitude from his peers. His involvement with the volunteer St. Lucia has had a profound impact on the community spirit of volunteerism. This has been fostered a sense of social responsibility, compassion, and a willingness to actively contribute to the betterment of society. Our esteemed Challenge Award winner, Kevin Jean-Baptiste.
We now move on to the Outstanding Youth in Volunteerism Award. Once again, Mrs. Yanika Jabbar William will present this award.
And the winner is Darcy Vijay.
Darcy Vijay is the president of the Viewport South Youth and Sports Council, who has made a mark in her community. She portrays exemplary excellence throughout her life, both academically and socially, all through the spirit of volunteerism. Vijay grew up with a love for sports, where she concentrated and volunteered heavily in volleyball, shot put, and football. This love continued into her secondary school life at the Beanfield Comprehensive Secondary School, where she volunteered for a number of years. She is always focused on the youth and believed that one's background does not prevent them from achieving greatness, as she too came from very humble beginnings. Darcy Vijay volunteers her time as a committee member of the International Affairs Committee of the St. Lucia National Youth Council. Darcy has a strong belief in giving back to her community. She is part of the Red Cross group and has volunteered at the Plainview Combined School to help teach French to the students, as well as being the school's librarian. She also assists her mother with her charity organization, which helps feed and care for the less fortunate in her community. Darcy Vijay is the Outstanding Youth in Volunteerism.
Ladies and gentlemen, we commence with Outstanding Student Leader. This is a new award and is given to a student who has displayed leadership, commitment, and involvement in school life. He or she seeks to contribute to the development of his or her peers and is considered a role model by both peers and school staff.
The nominees for this award are
Raheem Augustine Joseph, Renee Marie Denise,
once again Mrs. Yanika Jabal William will present our final award in this category.
And the winner is Raheem Augustine Joseph.
22-year-old Raheem Augustine Joseph continues to stand out as an academic and had the honor of being the valedictorian at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus graduation. Recognized as a student leader, public speaker, and debater, Augustine received the Garvey Nkrumah Fellowship for advocating youth underrepresentation in the legal field. He hosted a UE TV program geared towards empowering young people, Generation Next. He became one of the youngest members to serve on an OAS election observer mission in Grenada 2021 to observe and make recommendations on improving the electoral and democratic framework there. He has empowered young people through advocacy on a local, regional, and international level, having served an internship at the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States Commission in St. Lucia in Accra, Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, our outstanding student leader, Raheem Augustine Joseph.
Thank you, Mrs. Jabbar William. We now move on to the awards presentation, part 6, and this is the special awards. This category, special awards, seeks to highlight and reward a very outstanding youth who has really set the bar as being the best among their peers. We will be awarding in 3 areas. High Achiever Awards, which will reward 2 deserving youth Economy Award, and the Henry Charles Fellow in Youth Work Award.
And we begin with the High Achievers Award.
The first award in the High Achievers Award is Shagon Rosary.
Presenting this award is Mr. Rohan Lobo, Director of Youth Development.
Accepting the award on behalf of Shaquin Rosary is Sheena Rosary.
I'm supremely honored to receive this award tonight for the work that I've accomplished in 2022. My work in 2022 encapsulated my time as an international youth delegate for the ITU, where I would have attended the Miss Global Forum in Saudi Arabia, as well as the International Youth Forum in Rwanda. In 2022, I also won the International E-Ways Global Hackathon competition, and I would have completed internships and training experiences with both Microsoft and Google. And of course, in 2022, my team at Optronics, we have upskilled more than 200 youth in various digital technologies. I'd like to thank the government of St. Lucia, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and the Ministry of Education for continuing to support us in these initiatives, because without their assistance and their help, these initiatives may not have been possible. I look forward to continuing to work with all these organizations. To everyone, to my family, friends, and supporters, thank you for all your support. It's always appreciated. And without you all, we will not be able to birth the next Silicon Valley, or as we like to say at Optronics, the next Silicon Forest here in the Caribbean. Thank you.
Look where we reach now. Why we bring it sun up to the beach now? Just let the relationship breathe. I is not your man, you is not my girl. Until we reach
The second award in the High Achievers Award is Kithlyn Carew. Kithlyn Carew has added a new dimension to agriculture in St. Lucia with her non-profit organization, Helen's Daughters, that gives women in the agricultural sector access to resources that can enhance their businesses. Carew started the business part-time, focusing on expanding as it developed. Through the United Nations Women Empower Women for Change program, the organization has built a legacy of leadership, innovation, and community development. She is now leading this work full-time. Through its operations, programs, and partnerships, Helen's Daughters addresses food import dependency and gender inequality and debunks the myth that only men can be farmers. This has been done with the provision of capacity development workshops for rural women. Carew and her team also leads marginalized rural women on climate-smart agriculture techniques and practices, exposing them to industry experts while addressing gender disparity in other sectors as well. Through the 6-month program, women are given the insights and mentorship to become better. They are also given direct access to local hotels and restaurants as a source of income option. Helen's Daughters has stretched its footprint beyond St. Lucia. Its model of operation is being used on the islands of St. Kitts and Nevis and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mr. Ruran Lubo will present this award. Ladies and gentlemen, we call on Kithlyn Carew.
So don't you let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding, so let's not take it for granted. I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you I sorry, and I need you back in my life. Look at me provide it.
We continue with the Youth Economy Award. Local Bites is a local food company geared at providing nutritional snacks made out of local ground provisions in the form of chips, sweet potato, dasheen, plantain, and breadfruit, and offers a range of salsas, original and mango. The Local Bite provides a healthier alternative to the customary non-nutritional snack whilst using the local homegrown products to achieve its mandate.
How it all began. As a chef by profession, Riyadh James, co-owner, began by introducing the chips and salsa combo as an appetizer in his catering menu. On many occasions, he would be encouraged to retail. One day, he took the leap of faith and the Local Bites was born. To date, what began as a pet project has developed into one of St. Lucia's leading healthy snack options. Although we still face restraints where availability of produce and production is concerned, the Local Bite has made many strides in penetrating our local market.
As an active member of the community, apart from the support and encouragement he received from family and friends, he was further inspired to launch the Local Bites as a means of decorating the rate of unemployment. The Local Bites also serve as a foundation for the creation of generational wealth.
To present this award, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mrs. Crystal Riviere, Chief Operations Officer in the Youth Economy Agency. We call on Riyadh James to accept this award.
Nice to see you again, coming fresh off the plane. Hello, Carnival. Bacchanal is the aim. We can't sit in anticipating. Oh yeah, we waiting, and now we ready to mash up the road. Yo, now is the time to pull our stunts, 'cause when we reach the waterfront, we doing whatever the hell we want. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl, wine as much as you want. This is Carnival. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want.
Thank you, Mrs. Riviere. We now move into the Youth Work Award. The award is for an individual or group that has demonstrated commitment and involvement to the advancement of youth work. The individual or group will be judged on the basis of programs and policies which encourage involvement and professional studies in youth work. An individual organization who has excelled nationally, regionally, or internationally in the field or services of youth work.
The nominees are
Rejan Montoot, Bernal St. Rose, Giovanni Charles, Dwight George,
Presenting the award is Dr. Marjorie Jameson Charles.
The award goes to Bernal St. Rose.
Bernal St. Rose is a well-rounded community activist, youth leader, and advocate for youth and sports. She hails from the tourism mecca and picturesque town of Soufrière. Miss St. Rose has an extensive history of involvement in community development for well over 12 years, having actively served in a number of groups and community organizations. She is currently the president of the Soufrière Youth and Sports Council and serves as a director on the board of the St. Lucia Social Development Fund, SSDF, representing youth voices. Bernal is passionate about community development and continues to volunteer with groups and organizations in her hometown. Her participation in youth voluntary work includes president of the Faith United Sports Club, member of the Inspire Me Mentorship Group, Living H2O Community, and the I Can Change a Nation Youth Organization. In 2021, Miss St. Rose was awarded the most outstanding youth in youth development and volunteerism in Soufrière by the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. She also served as the National Youth Parliamentarian for Soufrière for Jacques.
Christened by the youth in the Commonwealth as the godfather of youth development, the late Dr. Henry Wallace Charles gave of his time and talent to young people of his homeland St. Lucia, the region, and the Commonwealth in general. Internationally recognized as a youth and policy development expert for over 30 years, Dr. Henry Charles devoted the greater part of his life to the pursuit of excellence among young people. He was a founding member of the National Youth Council of St. Lucia, serving as Public Relations Officer and Vice President, respectively, between 1985 to 1989. He was also a founding member of the Caribbean Federation of Youth, serving as Secretary-Treasurer, 1987 to 1989. Dr. Henry Wallace Charles served as a member of the Advisory Board for the Caribbean Regional Youth Council and was the former Regional Director of the Commonwealth Youth Program, Caribbean Center. He was consulted by a number of countries in the region, including St. Lucia, on the drafting of the national youth policies. He made it known that much can be done to better recognize and reward excellence among young people, and in the year 2015 proposed the development of better resourced high-profile national and regional systems of youth awards to recognize and celebrate excellence among all categories of young people. It is against this background that the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports inaugurates the Dr. Henry Charles Fellow in Youth Award.
Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Dr. Henry W. Charles Fellow in Youth Work Award. At this point, I would like to invite Dr. Marjorie Jameson to deliver some remarks.
Good evening, everyone. I want to take this opportunity to thank the government of St. Lucia and the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports for this initiative in terms of looking at my late husband's award for youth workers. Dr. Henry Charles was very passionate about the young people and about youth workers. And he always says that the youth workers are duty bearers. I'm sure Mary would remember that. You are the duty bearers, and you are the ones who have to ensure that the young people excel. Another thing he spoke highly of is positive youth development. And positive youth development was his mantra. And I want to, on behalf of my family, I would like to thank you again. And I also want to thank all the young people and all the youth workers in St. Lucia. And also, I want to remind you that you are the duty bearers. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, the Henry Charles Fellow in Youth Work Award was designed by Miss Jalim Yudovic.
We would also like to say thank you to Miss Marjorie Jameson. Charles, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for the last set of awards? Yes, are we tired? I'm not getting no kind of love. Are we ready for the last set of awards? That's what we're talking about. We move on to the final award for this evening, Youth of the Year. This award is made to an individual who embodies genuine Caribbean youth spirit. The individual participation and commitment to national development is exemplary at the community and national level and is comparable to his or her peers at the CARICOM level.
Tonight's nominees demonstrate high and consistent performance in their fields and renowned as a youth advocate both at the national and regional level, portraying good ethical and moral behavior, and is viewed as a role model to young people at the national or regional level. These nominees are known and respected among their peers.
And the nominees for this year are?
Bonnell St. Rose is the president of the Soufre Youth and Sports Council. This vibrant 26-year-old has had achievements and initiatives that have had significant impact in her community. She has the distinction of serving as a director of the St. Lucia Social Development Fund, SSDF, and has been recognized as the district's most outstanding youth in youth development and volunteerism.
The experience has been nothing short of amazing. For me, it's about seeing youth engage with other young people, seeing youth reach that potential that they believe that they have, getting some of them out of their comfort zones, so getting some of them to realize some talents that sometimes they may not even know that they have within them. And it's basically providing opportunities for young people in Soufre, because I feel like in Soufre we don't have that much safe spaces available for our young people. So it is my duty as a young leader, as a change maker in society, to collaborate with other stakeholders in providing those opportunities for young people.
She was a delegate at the Caribbean Youth Leaders Summit in Tobago, an opportunity that provided her with valuable connections and insights. The young leader solicits support for vulnerable families and has helped in preparing the youth in her community for exams and educational opportunities. These attributes serve as a source of inspiration for the youth of Soufre and the community in general.
My advice to any young person is to believe in yourself. I would never, based on where I started, I would never consider myself sitting here today. It has been a huge difference from where I started, but I am grateful for my support system and those who continue to push me and go beyond. Just one door allows for other doors to open for you. So it's take a chance on yourself and trust that everything will work out in your favor.
Bonnell St. Rose is a nominee for Youth of the Year.
28-year-old Activeville La Clara resident Dwight George is the architect behind Conversations and Cocktails, an initiative that has become the safe space where youth development is at the forefront. The youth advocates conceptualized Conversations and Cocktails during his bid to become president of the National Youth Council in the year 2019. He used it as a vehicle to get his message across at the grassroots level, bringing youth together for conversations and cocktails at the same time.
I am extremely happy with how it has turned out. Of course, we hosted it in 2019, and with the strain of COVID, we went to virtual launching in 2020, and then we returned in 2022 with the 4-part series. That got us recognized by the Commonwealth, which made Conversations and Cocktails part of the 2023 Year of the Youth.
Conversations and Cocktails has gone around the island, focusing on offering other sister organizations solutions to issues they are challenged with and seek clarity on how to progress. Dwight George has his own advice for young persons interested in becoming advocates for the youth in St. Lucia.
I would say for the young persons that are on grassroots, reach out, volunteer. We see that volunteerism, we wait on a handout for us to volunteer, but volunteerism is selfless, and it's an act where you have to give without even wanting anything in return. So I would just say to push for the youth voice. For you may be speaking on somebody's behalf.
Dwight George, a nominee for Youth.
Ms. Rajan Montout's initiatives have significantly contributed to positive change within the community and for young people. These include book donations to the Boys Training Center and the Marshall Library that have enriched educational resources for young individuals and fostered a culture of reading and learning. The CARICOM Day video project not only showcased the talents of youth leaders, but also provided a platform for them to express themselves, reaching a wide audience and potentially inspiring others. Her tablet donations and COVID-19 relief hamper donation addressed immediate needs within the community, supporting low-income families and those adversely affected by the pandemic. The show and care distribution, along with the back-to-school donation, alleviated financial burdens on families and demonstrated a commitment to the overall well-being of the community. Scholarship donations and netball supplies to the Grosley Primary School not only supported academic pursuits, but also encouraged sports participation, promoting a holistic approach to youth development. The online capacity building training workshop for the Grosley Football League members enhances the skills and capabilities of those involved in sports administration, contributing to the overall development of local sports.
Over the year, it has been a successful year for my group, the Grosley North Youth and Sports Council, Grosley Football League and Grosley Vendors Association. We continue to break strides. We continue to put youth first, put our youth agenda first, and we continue to do what it is that we do, which is basically just give our hearts to the service, cater to the needs of our young people, and be general community volunteers.
Montout served as the chair of the St. Lucia Youth Parliament Committee and as a female CARICOM Youth Ambassador, showcased her dedication to youth engagement and representation. Her multifaceted initiatives have positively impacted education, community well-being, youth development, sports, capacity building, and personal professional growth. Her efforts have created tangible changes and opportunities that contribute to the overall betterment of the community and the lives of young people.
I think the Youth of the Year title is a very honorable title. I think that whoever it is that gains that title needs to continue to, for sure, inspire and motivate young people. We're experiencing a detachment. Our young people feel detached from society. A lot of our young people feel marginalized. So the Youth of the Year needs to use their platform, use their social media platform, use their influence in the community to reach out to those young people, encourage them to be part of a movement, whether it be part of a club, be part of a district youth and sports council, a football club, so that young people can build that sense of community also in your own space and in your own person, but stand as a role model for the young people. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So serve and serve with your heart, wholeheartedly give off your heart of service. Don't do it for the sake of a title or an award, but do it for the sake of love, and it will reciprocate.
Rejan Montoute, a nominee for Youth of the Year.
for the skilled sound engineers and the meticulous media team, for the technical expertise have brought the sights and sounds of this celebration to life. An event of this magnitude requires collaboration with many partners. The Ministry of Youth Development and Sports makes special acknowledgement of the contributions by the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, the Youth Economy Agency, Shariki and Sons, Mr. Jalim Udovic, Shamak Designs, and Mr. Trevor King. As we leave tonight, let us carry forward the spirit of gratitude, unity, and inspiration that defines the National Youth Awards. Each of you have played a role in creating an event that celebrates the potential and achievements of our youth. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this divine and joyous celebration. Wishing you all continued success and a night filled with blessings and fulfillment. Thank you.
And I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, and it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. We can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the world that we desire. What the world could be, a vision The brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams is keeping me. A million dreams, a million dreams.
Of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a resounding round of applause for all the awardees in tonight's 30th staging of the National Youth Awards. You are now at liberty to make your way to the back of the room for some light refreshments and socialization. I'd like to thank my MCs and my friends, Kishana Smith and Deshaun Augustine, for their amazing performance this evening. However, it is such a shame you couldn't see my lovely face all evening. I have been Cameron Gustav, your incredible voice of God in the back here, wishing you all a good evening.
Awarding youth around St. Lucia for the year 2021-2022 and the work that they do. We saw quite a few very deserving awardees tonight, Shani.
I must agree. I think the entire ceremony, from the performances to the young people who are being recognized, I think this ceremony really speaks to a celebration of the work our young people are doing, and really want to commend all the organizers for putting in that effort, particularly the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports.
I agree with you definitely, Ajani, and I was about to play devil's advocate and coin your phrase, but I think we shall leave that between the two of us for now. We shall, but we want to thank you guys so much for joining us, and we want to give you the opportunity to, of course, hear from some of the awardees. Of course, you know that they will be continuing their work, and hopefully we'll see them also creating a sense of mentorship. So they're bringing up awardees for 2023 and 2024 and 2025 hopefully as well.
Yeah, and we heard some of the words from the Youth of the Year about the responsibility for the Youth of the Year or other awardees for being able to carry on that knowledge to other young people, and as you would have mentioned, be a mentor to the young people in the various communities. So all in all, quite the night. I really look forward to speaking to some of the awardees, learning about their experience.
I agree with you, Rejan Montu, not only grasping Youth of the Year, but a number of other awards as well. We saw a number of notable people. Kiflin Karu getting a special award, and I think that's noteworthy because she's a girl crush. I have to say she's a girl crush. I admire Kiflin and the work that she does. With Nelson Rose representing the community of Super very well, capturing that Henry Charles Award as well. And a number of individuals within the categories who may not have necessarily won, but their work within their communities are also very notable. We want to say congratulations to them as well.
Yeah, and we have quite a few as well. So Randy LaFontaine, Outstanding Youth in Entrepreneurship, also winning a National Business Award. Poptronics has been doing quite some work. Sugar and Rosary, leading the charge in innovation and technology. So, there are quite a few awardees that have been doing work. And as you would have mentioned, even if you would not have received an award, this experience then gives you the motivation for the upcoming cycles to continue that work and to build networks among other youth leaders.
I definitely agree with you there. It calls for inspiration when it comes to youth development, when it comes to community engagement as well. And of course, we are about to welcome Rejan and say a big congratulations to her as she's receiving Youth of the Year as well as a number of other awards. And Jani, I'll give you the opportunity to do the honors.
Rejan, let me see how much of a pleasure it is to share this opportunity, share this space with you. Tell us about your own experience over the last year and what it means now for you as the Youth of the Year, taking this forward as the youth leader, of course doing some great work in Rosalie.
Yes, well, it has been a very successful year for me in terms of youth development. A lot of work was put into it, a lot of community outreach, a lot of collaborations with different entities and different NGOs. The award tonight for me just signifies that, you know, the work is being recognized and it's been impactful. And you know, I just feel so elated. I feel honestly so elated about this. I just like to say thank you to everybody who has supported the journey. Thank you. And I mean, the journey hasn't ended, but you know, it continues. But I'm just happy for the recognition.
And I was sharing with Homer one of the things that you mentioned in your delivery about the importance of being a mentor. Now that you have won this award, you know, there's this duty. I know you've been doing this work, but what would you leave for other young people who are, you know, working their way through youth organizations or are interested in volunteerism? What would you say to a young person listening to this or following this ceremony, you know, their way forward or opportunities for them to be engaged?
Okay, yes, I would tell them for sure. Start in your community, start in your school, wherever you are, start. You could start simply with a club in your organization, or you could simply make your own organization. If you want to go and deliver a hamper, jump right in and deliver the hamper. If you want to contribute in terms of a training program, just go ahead and host it. Like, just really jump right into it, dive into it, go where your heart desire, go where your heart is calling, and help others along the way so that others can help you along the way.
Well, Rejan, thank you so much for being able to share your knowledge and your experiences with the youth of St. Lucia and by extension the entire nation of St. Lucia. I really want to just express how pleased we are for us former executive and other colleagues to see you win this award. And we just look forward to seeing a lot more from you.
Oh yes, for sure. The work continues.
2023, of course, the awardees were awarded within the period 2021-2022 as usual. So if you are watching and you know you're maybe involved within your community, or you're thinking about it, this is your signal, this is the sign that you need to go ahead and, you know, take that extra leap and ensure that next year is your year when it comes to participation in youth awards.
The other thing I want to recognize, just looking at the way this awards was delivered tonight, is that there was a huge incorporation of arts and culture into it. So it shows that, you know, there's thought in making our youth awards more youth-oriented. And as we speak about youth-oriented, I know we have some other awardees that we would like to engage, and we're still waiting for them. But as they come along, let me just, we really saw an infusion of youth arts and culture and making these awards one that is really reflecting the interests and the orientation of our young people. So that's a great stride.
I definitely agree with you there, Jani, and I think it's a great note that you are making, because it's one of the things that is really important when it comes to youth development. When it comes to creative expression, it is really important for our youth to have those avenues and for that to shine in platforms such as this one. So that is indeed a great recognition, and we hope that is something that definitely continues throughout youth awards to come. We do have quite a number of other awardees. Some of them have gone off to celebrate and take pictures, but we do want to take the opportunity to at least speak to one or two more awardees. So Ajani, if you can just continue, I will go ahead and grab one of them and we'll go ahead and do that.
So yes, to the viewers, the young people across the island who have been following this ceremony, as we've shared earlier, it really is quite the opportunity to share this space and this experience with the young people across St. Lucia. And now we are joined by Miss Edisa Hippolyte, a young person from the community of Soufrière. Edisa, tell us how you feel now winning this award tonight.
I feel great, Johnny. Of course, this one was definitely unexpected. I wasn't aware that I was a nominee for this award. However, I am grateful that my hard work was actually recognized this evening.
Well, Edison, let me say, as a colleague of yours, I've known you to be quite the, you're a go-getter. So I'm really proud to see that, having received this award, it's now, thinking to the future. What would you say would be the next objective for you now that you won this award? And what would you also share with other young people across the island about, the opportunities to get involved?
Okay, I think my objective would be to try my best to involve especially young women in business. I think the stereotype where women cannot really be hands-on needs to be taken away, and so moving forward I really want to encourage young women to just engage in business, go out there, do what you have to do, and to other young persons, just continue to take heed and take on all opportunities that come your way.
Thank you so much, Elisa. I'm sure the people back in Soufriere are now celebrating now that we have Soufrierians winning these awards. So I want to encourage you to keep going, and thank you so much for doing what you've done so far.
Of course, Johnny, in addition to Edison who captured that award, we also have from the community of Soufriere joining us, the Nelson Rose capturing that special Henry Charles Award, and we know that you are very active within your community of Soufriere. Within one of your messages this evening, you spoke about being a change maker and the importance of really setting the pace for youth to come within your community. And we're sure that in this coming year, that is something that you intend to continue as well.
Yes, for sure. For me, annually my interview, I've been part of volunteerism in Soufriere for well over 12 years. So this award, Dr. Henry Charles Award, mind-blowing. I'm very thankful that I was able to walk away with this award. Congrats to all the other awardees. And honestly, tonight was very inspiring for me, seeing the work that young people do and continue to do. It has inspired me to even want to do and be better in Soufriere, probably by extension.
We're very happy to hear that. Now, Ajani and I have been communicating on one of the things that Ajani rightfully noted is that we're seeing a focus on youth-centered activities, for example, arts that are really taking center stage. And I mention that because we know when it comes to the community of Soufriere, there are quite a few talented youth within that area as well. So looking forward to, of course, 2024, looking forward to engagement in the coming years. Any words of inspiration for youth within your community?
Youth within my community, Soufriere, is just to keep going. We the Soufriere Event Sports Council trying to work with corporate stakeholders, providing opportunities for those young people. So it's to grab at those opportunities and see what doors it can open for you. But no matter where you are right now in life, in your personal development, just trust that a door will open for you and you will go beyond.
Thank you so much for chatting with us, and again, congratulations on your achievements. You're welcome. Ajani, I believe that brings us to the culmination, to the close of 2021-2022 National Youth Awards. Again, let me thank you, of course, for standing by my side and doing it so well tonight.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you for doing quite a great job in engaging some of the awardees and also speaking to the value of the National Youth Awards. So, I really want to just extend again our thanks and gratitude to the organizers of this event, the Ministry of Youth Development and Sport, the government of St. Lucia. Also, we have seen the National Youth Council contribute towards these proceedings, and we just want to also thank the awardees for their continued work and nominees in the various communities. Thank you to the viewers and the people of St. Lucia. Good night. Have a great day.
Good night to you.
Cause you like to watch me late. When we come into Mélanger. Me and the posse just picolé. We in and out like we tricoté. We don't care about nobody.